the city of beauty and enchantment, located around 115 kilometers from the capital Cairo. It is the city of Ismailia, the capital of Ismailia Governorate. Ismailia is the eastern gateway of Egypt, adjacent to the Asian continent and the Asian Arab and Islamic countries. The governorate lies on the Suez Canal banks and is bordered in the east by North Sinai, in the west by Sharqiya Governorate, in the south by Suez, and by Port Said in the north. And in parallel with the National Suez Canal Corridor Development Project that is being implemented to benefit from the Suez Canal great potentials, 4 roadway tunnels are being implemented below the Suez Canal, 2 in Ismailia Governorate and the other 2 in Port Said Governorate. Projects will be linking Sinai with the valley and the delta, and this is done in order to facilitate the movement of people and goods in order to achieve comprehensive development in the area. The already existing 5 ferries of the canal cities witness the passage of around 45,000 trucks monthly, but with the completion of the tunnels of Port Said and Ismailia, as well as the already existing tunnel of Martyr Ahmed Hamdi in Suez, the capacity of the tunnels will enable the passage of 45,000 trucks per day.
بدون الأنفاق ما نقدرش نربط سينا الحبيبة بالوطن الأم مصر. بدون الأنفاق ما نقدرش ننقل الحاصلات الزراعية من خضر وفواكه والمعادن والأسمنت والرخام اللي موجود في سينا والخيرات اللي موجودة في سينا إلى الوطن الأم المصري عشان نستفيد بيها. بدون الأنفاق ما نقدرش نعمل تنمية في سينا اللي احنا كلنا بنتمناها إن شاء الله، التنمية اللي موجودة حاليا والتنمية المخططة. احنا بنخطط نعمل أو بدأنا فعلا نعمل دلوقتي ميناء دولي كبير ومنطقة صناعية كبيرة في شرق بورسعيد. بنعمل دلوقتي مدينة في شرق القناة، مدينة الإسماعيلية الجديدة. بنعمل مطار دولي مدني في وسط سيناء. بنعمل مصانع للأسمنت في منطقة جبل لبني في وسط سيناء. كل مظاهر التنمية دي يلزمها شبكة طرق قوية جدا عشان تخدم عليها، يلزمها وسائل عبور لقناة السويس قوية جدا وما تعطلش الناس.
This tunnels project is financed by the Suez Canal Authority and implemented under the supervision of the Armed Forces Engineering Authority. Here at Ismailia Tunnels, workers, engineers and technicians are working day and night to finish the project in a record time. And in comparison to other similar tunnels that were implemented in different foreign countries, Ismailia Tunnels are expected to take the least implementation time with the least cost.
الزمن المخطط هنا 3 سنين 3 سنوات. المشاريع المقارنة أو المماثلة للمشروع بتاعنا عالميا بتنفذ فيما لا يقل عن 5 سنوات. فترة التخطيط بتاعها بتبقى من 3 ل 4 سنوات. احنا ابتدينا فترة تخطيطنا حوالي 3 4 شهور، لكن متزامن التخطيط وأعمال التصميم مع التنفيذ، فالوقت طبعا مضغوط جدا، واحنا بندعو الله إن شاء الله إن احنا نقدر ننجز هذا المشروع في التوقيت المخطط ليه.
The Ismailia tunnels comprise of 2 roadway tunnels. Each tunnel is a one-direction 2-lanes tunnel with a total length of 5.82 kilometers long, a diameter of 11.4 meters, and a clear height of 5.5 meters. Those tunnels are dug using what is known as the TBM, or the tunnel boring machine. Engineer Mahmoud Shaban, who's a TBM engineer, takes us on a tour on this machine to explain to us the excavation process of those tunnels.
We are on the TBM. TBM is the tunnel boring machine. It's the machine that we are using to build the tunnels. The theory of this machine that it can push itself with the thrust cylinders that we can see here. We have 25 pairs of the thrust cylinders that we are using them to push the TBM against the last ring or the back of the tunnel forward to build the new ring, because the tunnel is contains of is rings. It's like each ring has 2 meters length. So each 2 meters excavated, we have to build a ring. This ring is contains of 9 pieces of precast segment that we can see in here, like this one here. That's 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, and that is the thrust cylinders that we are using to push the TBM. In front on here, we can see the 10 electrical motors that we are using to turn the cutter head. Cutter head is the cutting. The cutter head contains like cutting knives, buckets, discs that we are using to break the soil and the ground in front of the TBM. We can see the back of the cutter head now, but we cannot, of course, we cannot go in front, otherwise we'll be. And here we have 10 motors to rotate this cutter head, because we need we need a very high torque to turn the cutter head. So we are using 10 huge electrical motors for turning the cutter head. And backwards, if we are moving back here, we have this equipment. It's for the erector. We are using the erector to build the ring. We are using the erector to build the ring. This erector is able to rotate 360 degrees. So we can take one piece of segment and rotate to put it on place, because each segment has a place that we should put in it.
Those tunnel segments are manufactured a few distance away from the tunnels in a factory that has been specially built to provide the tunnels with the needed concrete rings.
We have a lot of sequence for this segment. We starting from this location. This is our storage area for the steel rebar. We make a lot of production for the steel rebar. We build the short beams and long beams as a curved, and we make a cover to product one complete steel cage. This steel cage is transported to our concrete workshop and located in the segment mold. After that, after all the international measuring from us and our consultant and engineering authority from Army, after everything checked, we can cast concrete in the mold. We have a lot of operation after casting also. We have a heating system to make an exterillation for the early trains to catch our huge production per day. In this point, we have 135 pieces should be product per day. This is a very big number. For this reason, we make a acceleration for the heating system to can casting a lot of times, at least 2 times in each segment mold. After that, we make the segment we transport in our storage area for some painting and repair and gasket erection. Once this segment located in the segment storage area, we left it as a 1 month or exactly 28 days to get everything is ready to transport to the tunnel.
Around 2,500 workers, including laborers, engineers, and technicians, are working on the project. Stories vary as to why many workers were interested in joining this project, but it seems that they all agree that the main reason goes back to their need to serve the interests of their country.
قدمت طبعا في المشروع ده ان هو مشروع قومي بيخدم بلدي بيخدمنا كلنا. تمام حضرتك، المشروع ده زي ما حضرتك شايفين بدأنا فيه شغل، شغالين بنتعب ليل ونهار 24 ساعة شغالين مفيش توقف.
طبعا شعور انا كواحد شغال في مشروع زي ده، واشتغلت في حفر قناة السويس، وليا الشرف ان انا شاركت في مشاريع قومية في البلد ويشرف عليها طبعا القوات المسلحة. حاجة مشرفة لأي فرد ان هو يشتغل فيها.
To ensure the safety of those workers in the field, a number of safety precautions are taken to provide the workers with a secure environment according to international standards.
The risk here is considered as a high risk. For that reason, we use an international reference and standard to be applied here. As per agreement and an instruction from Army Force Engineering, we should apply the international standard to make sure that all workers are in safe condition and all process performed in according with the standard. For example, it's not allowed to any operator or workers to do some activities or duties without refer to safety to give him an induction at first and permit. As you can see inside the location, all workers wear the kind of personal protective equipment such PPEs, such helmets, safety shoes, rubber gloves.
Also, the safety of drivers passing through the tunnel has been put into consideration by the engineers of the project. According to the European standards, a cross passage will be available every 500 meters between the two tunnels in case any emergency occurs. The tunnels of Ismailia is expected to be completed by the year 2018, passing under the two Suez canals with a depth of 60 meters. This mega project comes within the national plan to develop Ismailia in parallel with the other mega projects that are implemented in the governorate, which altogether will result in attracting regional and foreign investors.